Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 66 of Europa Universalis for as Malwa. We are currently in a couple of wars. We are in a war with Transoxiana, which technically is a war we declared against Astrakhan, so that we could pull Transoxiana in and get around the truce timer. And that's because most of the provinces that we need to get from Transoxiana. We are having some manpower problems, which is a little bit unfortunate. But there's not too much that we can do about that right now. Everything else is looking relatively good. It's just manpower where our issue is. Transoxiania's stacks mostly down here. I'm going to go ahead and start moving some units forward. Hopefully, if they give us too many problems, we can deal with them. We've lost our leader. So we need to select a new deity. Let us go for discipline. Because, you know, we are fighting in quite a lot of wars here. Can we... Right, you're going to be fighting those guys. So we could potentially go in here. It is a defensive battle in our favour. They are trying to get out of this province because they're trying to reinforce that. They weren't able to. We got in there first. We do have a much wider back row than they do. I don't think we're going to be able to get anywhere fast enough to do anything. They want to offer knowledge sharing. Fine, we'll do that. Oh, they've got a much bigger stack coming in here from this side. That is problem. We'll take the army tradition. Now, that battle was actually won. I don't think they're going to reinforce that. So let's go and see if we can try and move up here. We did get... Oh, they're brilliant. Kosh came and reinforced us. We can afford to lose the money because it's hardly anything. And we've just got a lot of guys trying to move up. And yeah, that was a win. Unfortunately, we've taken a huge amount of attrition here. So we probably need to get out of this war as quick as possible. I would like to try and take Tabas and Tun, if possible. Do we need Kerman? We don't need Kerman. We need Tabas and we need Tun. So let's try and at least grab those in this war, if possible. There's another 32 stack milling around over there. Let's see if we can... go in and help with that. Not sure we can get there in time. Doesn't look like we will. No, unfortunately not. However, we have gone and engaged them. Probably not really worth it for the amount of losses that I will suffer. They are rolling nines. Our back row is getting destroyed. We should just about win that. They are moving in there with a 14 stack. They might even win that one, but I'm going to go and try and reinforce it. Try and save the stack. It's all extra war score that we're getting against them, even though we're losing a lot of manpower for the privilege of it. Still don't want that royal marriage offer, so we're going to decline that. We need to grab this... Now, they do have an army over here, but they haven't really taken anything yet. Are they trying to take something, or are they moving? They're actually actively moving. We can grab that one stack for sure. So we're going to have to let our armies replenish a little bit. We've lost a lot of manpower here. We'll grab that back. We've got it. Okay, so let's do what we can. Let's sue for peace with Transoxiana. We want Tabas and Tan. They will give them both. And I guess we have cores on all of these, right? Yeah. So, and probably everything north of that as well. So, if we grab those, we're kind of cutting them in half. And then we can grab as much stuff as they're willing to give us. Not an awful lot. But that we will take. So let's go ahead and send those demands. That gives us some of the provinces that we need. Now, we are still in the war. And that's mostly because we need to grab the capital from these guys, which is... I can't even see it. Where's your capital? Is it this one? Yeah. We can get there, because we can apparently still march through Transoxiania, so we'll go ahead and do that. Oh, yeah, because they will have access through them. That's fine. Let's march through there and grab that and just get the war done. In the meantime, we need to bring all of these armies back down here and sort them out, because we're taking a stack of attrition. Let's go ahead and get all of these cored. Most of them give us very little overextension and have very little coring cost, because they are... we have permanent claims on them and they've got low development. Let's boost our stability up to 3. It'll help reduce some of the rebellions. Let's go group those transports together. I'm sure I had more than that on the go. Now, we do have to be careful. The Ottomans do have an army down here. They are starting to work their way into us, and we don't have a lot of manpower. Why this war is still going on, I have no idea. The Ottomans are at low enthusiasm, so are Tunis. If we could wipe that Ottoman stack out, that would probably be enough to get the Ottomans out. We can take military tech. Let's do it. That gives us better infantry, so let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a morale drop, but it's fine. We're not in danger of being immediately attacked by anybody. So let's go and take all of these individual units and sort of split them up. Now, one of them is like a half stack, or, you know, a unit split into 2 stacks. It's only going to be a couple of years before we can declare war on Vijayanagar again, so we're going to have to do that. We've got less than 100 years to complete this campaign. I really have no idea how some people do world conquest. I know there are people who will literally start off as somebody and take over the entire world. I've never even come close. I play far too slowly. I've never watched anybody do it. I really should. I really should watch. Oh, we've got a new heir. Great. I really should watch somebody else play and who does a world conquest and see how they do it, because it just amazes me that it can even be done. So we're going to take this capital. I don't want anything from these guys. I literally just want to get out of the war. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll peace out. We will peace out and come home. As soon as we control the capital, the war score is going to swing wildly in our favour here anyway. One of you stacks is not a proper stack. You're a 12-4-14. Yeah, these 2 stacks here should be 1 stack, so you guys need to be together. There we go. Well, that's that problem solved anyway. So we just need to go ahead and grab this fort. We're not going to rush the fort. We don't need to. 21% chance. There we go. So now we have 25 war score. Might as well just go and kick their army. Shouldn't really do it because it's, again, just losing more manpower, but... If we can take the army out... Well, we've got another army down here, actually. Kosh is going to take that army out. That's fine. You knock yourself out, Kosh. Quite happy for you to go and do that for me. Kosh is going to lose here. And we're getting called for peace. Let's just go ahead and peace out here. We don't need to be in this fight anymore. Let's just take war reps from you. And if you've got any money, I'll have all of that. Excellent. So we're out of that war now. Let's bring you guys home. Put you somewhere, hopefully, where you're not going to take a massive amount of attrition. Well, that's always going to be difficult. Excellent. So this call for peace is on the other war anyway. Going to prestige. Well, we're not capped on prestige, so let's go ahead and do that. So how much manpower are we down? 137,000. Wow. That's a pretty big manpower deficit right there, so hopefully we will recover that. We've only got a couple of years before we want to go to war with Vijayanagar. I don't think we have to worry too much about them. I can't see an army. If they have one, it must be in their capital there, then I can't see it. Let's see if we can get a better look at it. No, wherever their army is, it's well and truly hidden. Can't see 2 provinces across, that's the problem, and I can't get adjacent to it, but that's where their army's going to be. I can't imagine their army is massive. They're not a rival. Negative opinion. Where are you, Vijayanagar? Vijayanagar has 47,000 men, actually. I'm quite surprised by that. Very surprised by that, actually. You may as well go ahead and continue drilling, because you do have a leader. You have a leader, so you may as well continue drilling, even though you have no men. How are things going in this war over here? Why are we still in it? We have 76% war score. And that's just gone up to 77 because the Commonwealth just beat a big Tunisian stack over here. The Ottomans are almost... Well, at least the western side of the Ottoman Empire is fully sieged all the way up to Constantinople. And the Commonwealth and Hungary have got huge stacks over here, so it shouldn't really be a problem. We've got, annoyingly, rebels all over the place. So let's go ahead and deal with these guys. Not at full morale, which is the problem here. Really don't want to attack rebels at less than full morale, especially when these armies are all so beaten up. So we're just going to have to face facts that they are going to grab that. We're not going to get it in time, so let them have it. Slightly problematic, but not the worst thing that's ever happened. What have we got here? We've got a new influence idea. It increases our diplomatic reputation. We are behind in tech. Let's get the tech first. That's probably enough morale to win this. So let's go in and do so. Right, you guys have cleared that out. Where were we going to get you? So anywhere you can stand that doesn't give you massive attrition. The answer to that question is probably going to be no. Go over there and stand on the fort. Okay. That'll be one problem solved anyway. Gain 3 mercantilism. Yeah, we always want mercantilism. Not that we're really short of money right now. What we could do, as we have so much money, even though we are towards the end of the campaign anyway, we could very much go in here and grab, not manpower, land force, no, manpower, yeah, it is manpower. It's manpower that I want. Whichever gives us the most. Got a ton of money. So let's go ahead and use up a lot of it to get some manpower modification. So while that mostly just increases our manpower cap, what it does do is allows us to the amount of words are eluding me today. The amount of men you recover each month is a percentage of your manpower cap. So the higher your manpower cap, the more men you will recover each month. It's quite simple, really. We need a new leader over here. We've actually lost 2 leaders. Let's go and get you in. You're not too terrible. And let's get one in for you as well. You're not too terrible either. Should definitely have you drilling. Royal marriage offer from Kosh. We will take it. We don't need it, of course, because we're in the middle of integrating them, so that is fine. Just over a year and a half before we can war with Vijayanagar. You guys have cleared that out. Let's get you back to the coast. We can invest in a new tech, which is actually admin tech. We are ahead of time. But let's go ahead and grab it anyway. Sort of try and stay ahead of the curve. Again, we could grab this, but we don't really need to. Although having unjustified demands could be useful. But I think we'll grab the tech first. We'll just try and stay up with tech. So, we can either lose prestige or lose a little bit of money, and army professionalism goes up. Land maintenance modifier goes up, but we gain professionalism. We'll take that. There is a hit to manpower, but we have 0 manpower. You can't lose any more. You can't go into negative manpower. I mean, we are technically in negative manpower because our armies are missing men, but our manpower itself isn't a negative, so that is fine. So now it's just trying to work out ways to chip away at Transoxiana. So we basically need to take all of this. We've got these 2 provinces here. This is now actually good for us. We don't really need to grab anything else from Sistan. It's all Transoxiana and Vijayanagar, of course. We do need to grab all of this stuff down here. There aren't any wait, what? We need to grab all of this as well. This I was not aware of. We've got permanent claims on all of this stuff down here. Well, that certainly seems like something that we can deal with. It'd be easier to deal with it if we had manpower. Let's go ahead and bring this army down there to deal with that. There's our coring getting done. Kosh is going to be ours soon. This province here is Bengal. We do have a permanent claim on Bengal. Bengal is allied with Tributary Strait of Arakan. That is fine. You're allied with a couple of people we don't care about. That is also fine. Continue converting. Didn't realise that all of this stuff we needed as well, so we are going to have to continue fighting despite a lack of manpower. Sistan has really gotten chopped up small now. Kind of feel sorry for them, really. But yeah, splitting up Transoxiana is certainly going to make life a little bit easier for me. You can go back to drilling as well with your sort of non-existent army. There's some more rebels, which we could do without having to deal with. Great. Okay, looks like it's going to be you guys then. Over you go. Now then, you guys do have a leader, don't you? So let's go ahead and start another war. If we just attacked you directly, you're allied with Arakan, Pegu, Bengal. Let's attack Bengal. So we declare war against you. That brings in Arakan, who are the guys down here. It brings in Luang Prabang, who are... I can't see them, but I think they're very small. And Ava, which is here, which are most of the people that I need to deal with. Let's just go ahead and you know, sort of YOLO. We'll just take everything that we need to take, basically. We'll leave that 30 stack up here in case we have to deal with any problems. I don't think we're going to have huge issues, he says, as a 33 stack just marches in from behind. Let us put you in there. Now, this is Ava's army. Let's just pause up a second. So this is Ava's army. Ava is this one. Ava's military tech is 26. Our military tech is 26. So that's quite evenly matched. Not sure how much I like that. We're probably going to have to come over here with another army and reinforce. Little bit annoying, but I think we'll be fine. They're actually backing up a bit. No, they're coming in here. Yeah, see, they've got some stacks over here, so we definitely need to be careful. We do have a wall breach. Let's just have a quick look and see. Yep, so we're basically at war with everything that's white down here. So let's deal with that. Now this is defensive. I don't think they're going to be able to reinforce in time with that army. It is a risk, but we do have the better general. They are trying to run, which is usually a good indication that they don't think that they can win the battle. Unfortunately, we do take a terrain penalty. Let's go and march this army in over here. Because we really need to try and get rid of some of their armies. We might as well go ahead and grab that one then. Now, they're probably going to come in and try and reinforce. They actually walked into me because they crossed the river. So that was quite excellent. I'm going to go on this side so I don't get a river crossing penalty. And then I'm going to go this way and attack that stack there. They're trying to move away. Again, normally a good indicator that they think they're beat. We do get a terrain penalty, but we're rolling quite well. So again, our main issue here is the lack of manpower. Oh, I'm holding down space again. Doing that thing where I'm not really concentrating. Right. Anything that we can just sort of kill off easily is fine. Where did my other stack go? Did they march halfway across the country? Probably. So let's get you guys together. I think 60 stacks are really the way to go now. There's our truce with Vijayanagar ended. Let's grab Afro. Put him in charge of this army. We can go over there and deal with these guys, with whatever they think they're doing. How's our manpower looking now? 135k. Manpower's actually getting worse. So you've sieged that out. That is fine. Let's go up here. And these smaller armies can come down and start sieging this out, actually. I think we've dealt with most of the armies up here. Yeah, you guys are going to go together and you're going to join up. This army's going to go over here and try and grab these little stacks if he can. They were about to attack me there. Can we catch them? Where are they moving to? They're moving back into their own territory. That's fine. We will allow that. These guys are going to get caught out of position here. You're trying to move into this province. We might be able to catch you. You've now stopped, so you've got nowhere to go, really. We've taken this back. We can definitely pop off some of these units. There's a 25k stack down there. You guys are going to group together. Oh, the attrition. The attrition is awful. You're force marching to reinforce. But that's not going to end well for you at all. You're locked, so I'm just going to let you march into me. And that will end quite quickly. And it looks like you're sending some sacrificial elephants my way also. Great. So let's go up and grab that. There we go. So now we've got two 60k stacks that are kind of working their way around in opposite directions. This should be okay for us. What's this thing here? The birthplace of the revolution. A revolution is taking place in revolutionary Aragon. I've not seen this before here. Interesting. This is a new mechanic for me. This is not something that I've seen before. Revolutionary Aragon. Interesting. Okay. In the meantime, though, we still have this war to carry on, but I'm going to end the video there because I have just noticed we are over the 20-minute mark. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you are still enjoying this EU4 playthrough. I will see you on the next video, and until then, goodbye for now.